in order to stay prepared, the males tend to, raise their gentleman's sausage out of the water and wave it around in the air. And the special...
I didn't know they did that. Oh, they helicoptered the chat. We are gonna react to some more videos because content. People like this content. That is what we're doing today.
The Kraken is a real animal, just not the one you think it is.
Pokemon?
You see, when people hear tales of the Kraken, they assume that a bunch of sailors in the oldie times got absolutely shit-faced and ran into a giant squid.
Pause. Okay. I understand that, like, Kraken is based off a big squid, but, like, do we actually think there was a big enough squid, like a massive squid, like the size of the Kraken? Do we actually think that there was a Kraken-sized squid back in the day?
That's not a terrible assumption. Giant squid are kaiju-sized, coming in at 12 meters in length and 900 kilos in weight. So the assumption
he's a
that they saw
fat boy
and rightly
they're
assumed
so
sea
cute,
monster
though.
isn't too far-fetched.
With that sound
However,
effect.
there is a rather large hole in that giant squid theory. They don't live anywhere near the surface. They live down. Way down.
We love a good squid.
At a depth of 1,000 meters below sea level in the twilight.
Damn.
So if these sailors didn't see Squidward's roided out brother, how the do you explain the
How's the volume, by the way?
Corroborating tales of long tentacle-like appendages
look at the
sticking out of the sea?
What? Pause. 1 minute. What the fuck was this first one? This is a man that got access to pizza dough and like, let me just swing it around town. Helicopter that shit. Okay, let's see where this is going.
Sticking out of the sea. Well, the answer is whales. But where is
Moby Dick
on a whale? Well, you see, during breeding season, blue whales...
Okay, do you guys know how big a whale penis is?
Conducting a locomotive on female whales. And in order to keep this train running on the tracks, whales must wait their turn. And while waiting in the lobby, in order to stay prepared, the males tend to, raise their gentleman's sausage out of the water and wave it around in the air. And the special...
I didn't know they did that. They helicoptered the dick. Chat, you're just on a fucking boat and you're minding your business. And all of a sudden you see this fucking massive thing stick out of the water and you're like sitting there squinting like, what is that? And then you find out it's a fucking whale dick, like...
Sausage on a blue whale is around 3 meters long and 14 inches thick. So sailors who thought they were seeing a mythical monster from the depths were more than likely just seeing a pot of whales hitting Western respect on their schmeat. Captain! Yeah?
This next video is called The World's Biggest Spider.
This is the world's biggest spider.
Oh, baby.
But why the is it that big? Introducing Theraphosa blondie, a tarantula surprisingly not native to Australia for once.
What?
Found on the other Tyrannid hive continent.
Where?
South America.
Aww.
Let's address the elephant.
Would you guys touch it? Would you guys touch that big boy? Right? I would too. It's very cute. I actually like big spiders. I like big spiders like this.
Huge.
Like tarantula family, I like. No, that pause. This no. Whatever that spider is can go actually die. That I don't want. This guy, yes,
coming
big
in
boys.
at a frightening 175 grams in weight.
He's so
and
little.
12 inches in leg span.
He's a little big boy. Boy, he's thick.
And those
boy,
legs are
that's
not
a
the
thick
only
ass
place
boy.
packing inches. Because Sheila's cousin here is packing fangs that measure a huge inch in length. For scale,
I don't like that.
That is like a 6-foot human packing canines the length of a fucking ruler.
I don't like that.
The important question, why the is it so big?
Because it can be. It's eat birds.
Is that I have withheld information from you. You see, I introduced this girl by a Latin name. She's much better known as the Goliath.
Goliath, the bird eating. Yeah, big boy.
This EDF-sized spider, not unlike me, would fucking kill for some KFC.
She likes the shit. Oh,
These
yeah, she
wild
would.
tigers will quite
She
happily
liked
hunt
the
birds,
chicken.
Remy, frogs, and even
Lizard.
and they do all of this
Lizard.
without a fucking web.
Yeah. I
Goliath
f with
are
these
a
spiders.
pure melee build, hunting by prowling the jungle floor.
Yeah, they're the chads. They're the chads and the
movement with
spiders.
incredibly sensitive hairs on their legs.
Ooh,
These
let's
hairs
go.
pick up vibrations in the air, which tell
Ooh.
them when something is
I don't
close.
like that, but,
and
you know.
once their spidey sense tells them that Remy's in range,
Ooh, let's go.
jump in, fighting him with those daggers
Get
they
him.
call fangs,
Get
and
him.
injecting him
Ooh. Ooh.
neurotoxin.
Neurotoxin.
Can I go 1 week without covering neurotoxin? Of course this thing has it too. You know, I give up.
That was a
I give
rat.
up. They then drag their prey back
Oh,
to
I
their
love
burrow
possums.
and spit up acidic digestive
Oh,
juices
ooh,
in
ew.
order to suck their prey up through a fucking straw.
Just a little guy.
Australia's scariest spider is hiding a deep secret. But what is it? Well, introducing the huntsman, native.
You know, as much as I said I like big fucks, I don't like him. I don't like the huntsman. I couldn't. I couldn't. They're too big. They're also just lanky. I don't like how big and lanky they are. Like, I don't know. The tarantulas are cute. No, they're not in
Land
Canada.
down under, and the #1 cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on camera. And look,
Me.
in defense
Me.
of said tourists, I will be the first to admit, yeah, this looks scarier than a f***ing job application. Those gangly ass legs and the hair make him look like Slender Man's testicles.
Yep. Yeah.
Now, as if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you that the huntsman spider grows up to 30 fucking centimeters in size.
No. This is called burn the house down. Nah, this one's nasty. This one can
Making
die.
it the largest spider on the planet by leg span, and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot long. Now, being the spider
You
equivalent
imagine
of a 40
biting
or
into
50,
that.
You'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know, tank build.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, the huntsman is fucking turbocharged. Now, it's usually at this point in the video that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous, because it's Australia. However, that's his big secret. The huntsman is a big sweetheart. You see, despite looking like an SCP,
I don't know how I
huntsmen
feel about
are
that.
incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact, seeing one of these bad boys in your house is a blessing.
That's too big. That's too big of a spider. Dude, you should not be able to see a spider from fucking across the room. That's disgusting. Okay, let's see where this is going, though, about the spider.
In your house is a blessing in disguise, because if you see a huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes.
I don't give a shit.
Because he's eating them. You see, he understands he's big enough that he should be paying rent, and so he contributes to the household in pest
I don't know.
control.
I don't know how I feel about
I
that.
personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you they're pretty good company. Except for the
No, absolutely. No. I think I'd rather deal with flies and mosquitoes than the big ass spider.
part where they cause car crashes.
Yeah, I bet they do. Oh
you
my
see,
god, chat. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. This one time, this big f***ing black spider just came out of my car. For some f***ing reason, I decided to look up on my ceiling. What did I see, chat? I saw a big, massive black spider.
Huntsmen like to hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into the gap. Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you,
Ooh.
yeah, they like to sleep in there and you just drop one into your
God.
lap.
Oh.
Now, whatever you do,
Okay.
don't panic or you're gonna crash the...
Yeah, I would die. It would be game over.